So guys, level 1000 makes its way into Star Wars Battlefront 2 in just under a day. And obviously this is going to be a huge milestone. So what I want to know is, what do you think you're going to get to level 1000 first? Are you even going to try and get anything to level 1000? Just let me know in the comments. If you do enjoy the video, guys, don't forget to like it and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you know when I will send out another video or stream. But going into the topic of level 1000, I just kind of want to talk about the good things and the bad things behind it. You know, there's a lot of debate about this. A lot of people are very happy. A lot of people are kind of annoyed at how high it's going to be. But to start off with the good things, obviously it gives players like myself a chance to actually progress with something. I got all of 4 of my trooper classes to level 70, which is max rank currently, last May. So it's been just about a year now since I got everything there to max rank. So I haven't been able to do anything there for ages now, and it's a really good breath of fresh air that I'm going to finally be able to use my troopers and actually kind of gain something out of it. Obviously for now it's just a level, but I'll get back into that later on. So yeah, as I said, I've only really maxed out my troopers. I've got a few heroes and reinforcements to level 1000, but it's just going to give me something to actually do, which is going to be fantastic, and it's just going to give me even more reason to come back and play to the game. It's like, I've been ranked 70 for ages, as I said, so it's like, oh, there's nothing really for me to gain here. But if I'm like level 98 and it's like, oh, actually I'm pretty close to level 99, maybe I can try and go for 1000. It'll be like, oh yeah, no, I'll go level 100 even. I'll go and play the game, I'll get to level 100, and it's going to be great. It's going to be a nice feeling that I actually reached this milestone, and then I can go on to another thing and just do the same. You know, it's just going to be nice to actually go and do something and play the game and have reason for it, which is going to be fantastic. And obviously that's kind of like the main good thing. And there are obviously a few downsides to the introductions of these new levels, and to start with is that there's no rewards currently. DICE haven't got any rewards planned at the moment. They do obviously have plans for these things, they just don't have them implemented ready for update tomorrow, but they are thinking about it. Ben had stated on the Discord before that they are thinking about the rewards. They just wanted to implement the system into the game first, which I think is understandable. You know, I totally understand that, and I think for me to start with no rewards, I'm not going to mind too much, but they will need to reward us players. For example, if they roll out rewards when I'm like level 150 on my assault class, whatever rewards come prior to that, they're going to need to give me straight away. And obviously to other players who are kind of in a similar situation, they will need to give us those rewards straight away, otherwise it's just not fair on us at all. But either way, I'm looking forward to when rewards start rolling out. Speaking of which though, let me know what you guys think also in the comments of what rewards we should get. Things like customization, be it a full skin or something small like Stormtrooper Propulsions, I think would be really cool. Obviously in relations to skins and stuff, we've got 6 factions to play for when it comes to the troop classes. Obviously it's a bit more harder for the heroes and reinforcements, well, not so much reinforcements but mainly the heroes. But if we had a trooper, for example, level 100 could be a skin for the separatists, level 200 could be a skin for the stormtroopers, and so on. Whereas a hero, for example, it could be someone like Luke. He's got a lot of rewards to actually he's got a lot of customization we can have, so it could be like every 100 levels you get a skin for that, for example. Probably not the way I'd like to see it though, obviously, because we need something to spend our credits on, but I think that would be awesome nonetheless to actually go and see it. But you know, there's not just skins, you know, there's emotes, victory poses, all these other things that we could have in the game. I'll probably do a video discussing what rewards we could see later on in the week, or just soon anyway. But yeah, I think the main issue for me right now is the fact that there's no rewards in the game, and the good thing is though is that we know they are planning to do this at some point, so that is good. But I think the next big issue for me though is the fact that level 1000 is an absolutely monstrous task. Now, people will obviously try and get there with something, but to get there with everything is just going to be insane. I mean, I don't mind having level 1000 because I'm going to be streaming this game for a long time. I think it's going to be a really great occasion to get to level 1000 once you finally reach there with something, but to get there with everything, is just, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to go into a bit of an example now. So let's say you have all your heroes maxed to level 40, and you want to get all of your heroes to level 1000. Putting it this way, you know, that means if all your heroes are 40, you need to go to 1000. That's 960 levels you need to go up. Now, 960 levels, let's say you played every single day for an hour on heroes versus villains because you were that dedicated, you really like the mode and so on. But let's say one hero per day, and I guess, you know, you'd probably have to be a villain as well just in case it does change classes. And let's say you level up with both that hero and that villain 2 times a day. So that's 480 days to get to level 1000, and that's a year and a third. A year and a third just for 2 heroes every single day. And obviously you're probably going to get a bit bored of those heroes, you might want to change to another hero, but it's just, if you level up 2 times a day with one hero, one villain, it's going to take a year and a third to get there on heroes versus villains. Now obviously in an hour you may well be able to go up even further. There's double XP, triple XP weekends of course as well, but it's just this monstrous task. You know, it's going to be, I think it's going to be pretty much impossible to get everything to level 1000, especially considering DICE will no doubt add more heroes, more reinforcements, and God knows what else to enter the game that requires you to get to level 1000, or not requires you, but you can get to level 1000 for. You know, it's going to be absolutely insanely difficult. I think it's an unrealistic goal, very much unrealistic to get everything to level 1000, but you know, 1 or 2 heroes here and there, you know, it won't be too bad. I think the main thing for me though is that, like, it depends on how long this game is serviced for, because I will play the game after, you know, they stop development, I will, but it's kind of like, we'll have Fallen Order, we'll hopefully have other Star Wars games as well at some point or coming soon, so I probably won't be streaming it and playing it that much. But yeah, like, level 1000 is an absolutely monstrous task. It's going to take a very long time to get there. Let me know what you're going to try and aim for level 1000 for, though, if you're going to even try. As I said, it's difficult, and that was a very specific thing as well. Obviously, you're going to probably want to go and play Capital Supremacy, Galactic Assault, Blast Strike, any of the other modes. So, thinking of getting your heroes to level 1000, all of them sort of thing, again, it's just, that was a very specific scenario. I think someone could do that, but I think it's unrealistic. Double XP, triple XP weekends obviously as well, from time to time they will allow you to level up a lot quicker anyway. So like, it's not the end of the world obviously, but it's just, yeah, it's very difficult. But yeah, that's kind of like my good and bad things with level 1000. Honestly, there wasn't a huge amount there in terms of the actual topics, but I think it does kind of cause a lot of discussion. I might have been blabbering on a little bit, so I do apologise. So, good thing is that it allows players to grind. I think that's really exciting for me, considering I haven't really been able to do that for a long time. I'm very excited about it. But yeah, we just need to get rewarded now, and I think level 1000 is a massive task, but I don't mind. I'm up to trying to get at least something to level 1000. I think if I can get all my troop classes there at some point, that'd be really cool. But that's going to be it for today's video, guys. The update rolls out in less than 24 hours, probably just over 12 hours as well when I put the video out. Thank you all very much for watching, and as always, may the Force be with you.